Hello, my name is Keena Bailey, and I'm with the Youth Services Department of the Fayetteville Public Library. And this is Teens Create, part of our 2020 summer reading lineup. It's not too late to sign up for summer reading, and you can do so through Read Squared. You can backlog any reading you've done as far back as through mid-May. Also, be sure to check out faylib.org/calendar for a full list of all of our programming, or you can follow us on Facebook for new content every day. For this project, we'll be making 3D paper cacti. You will need paper, glue, scissors, a pencil, and optional Post-it notes. Okay, let's make a paper cactus. So here's one I did earlier. Got a little smushed in my bag, but you can see how it's put together of different segments. So the first thing we're going to do is take our paper. I'm just using green copy paper. Any kind of paper will work. You can do different colors or patterns. And we're just going to fold it here to make a flap. And then we're going to draw the shape of the cactus that we want to do. And since it's folded in half, you only want to draw half of it, since it'll automatically do the other half once we get it cut out. And please bear with me, I am not an artist. And please be gentle with your judgment of my drawing here. Okay. To the bottom. Okay. So our next step is to cut this out. And once we get it cut out here, so now you can see the shape that our cactus is going to be. So we need to actually make 9 of these pieces. So fold it up again, and then you can just trace it. That way you won't have to try to eye and make the same shape every time. You can just quickly trace it. And if they do get a little bit smaller or bigger as you cut them out, that's totally okay. Once they're assembled, you won't really notice that. So let's cut out the second piece here. Okay. So now to make more, once again, you just fold the paper. And you'll just trace it again and keep going. You can have 10 pieces if you want, but make sure you at least have 9. Okay, so now that we have all the pieces cut out, it's time to assemble them. So you'll need to get your glue. A glue stick would work as well for this part and might even actually work better. So if you are using glue like me, in this case, less is better. You don't want it to be too wet on there or it'll kind of make it all crinkle up. So just use a little bit of glue. And then you just put the second piece on top of it. And then you'll add some more glue. And you'll just keep doing this for all the pieces. Okay, so once you have them all glued together, we're going to go ahead and put glue on the very last piece again. And then we're just going to connect the two end pieces. And there you go. You have your cactus. Let's make a flower for our cactus. So this is where we're going to use the Post-it notes. You don't have to use a Post-it note. You could just cut out any paper to this size and shape, but since this is pre-cut for me, it makes it super easy. So I'll just use a Post-it note. So you'll just fold it long ways in half. And then we're going to fold it again to make a square. And we're going to fold it one more time. We're just going to connect the corners together to make a triangle shape. So this is the shape we want. And notice the middle part there, because that's the part you're going to want to cut around. And I'm just going to draw the shape on here. So we're basically just making like a petal shape, so it can be super simple. Okay, and then just cut this out. If you are using a thicker paper, this can be a little tricky to cut. So you may want to stick to like copy paper or something if you're not using a Post-it note. Okay, let's open this up. If I can. There we go. Okay, here's our flower. And you can just put it like right on top like that. I'm going to use my nails to curl the petals a little bit. You could also just like curl it against the side of your scissors if you want, or you could just leave it like it was. I thought that looked pretty good too. Okay. So I got it all curled here. But I'm actually going to cut out another piece too, so there'll be another piece in the middle. Okay, so we have our second flower here cut out. I'm just going to put it in the middle of the first one. I'm going to offset the petals just a little bit so they're not laying like directly on top of each other. And let's glue this down. I'm going to put some glue on the first flower there. Okay, that's actually a bit more glue than I need, so let me wipe some off here. Okay, so let's put the second flower in the middle there. There we go. And now we're just going to stick it on top of our cactus. So you could use hot glue here if you wanted, but Elmer's works just fine as well. Stick that on there. And there we go. There's your cactus with a flower on top. And let me show you some previous ones I made here, just so you can see that you can do it in any kind of different size and shape for your cactus there. The flower on the small one there, I kind of folded it together. I didn't just lay it flat. But there's just all kinds of different ways you can do it. Your imagination's your limit there. You can have all kinds of fun with it. Okay. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed making your cactus. See you next time.